Welcome back everyone to the Hello World Guide. This is another episode of the C++ for Beginners series, and in this video we are going to learn how private variables work and how you are supposed to use them. And why you should use private variables. So to begin with, if you remember, we had got this person thing in the last video, which is pretty awesome, but the point is that you can actually change the name and age of the person whatever time you like. However, that actually does not happen in real life. You might not want to actually change them like that. And also this obviously you can use for that, you use private variables, but we are actually going to get rid of our person class for now, and we are trying something different this time. So let me just remove all of this, and let me go ahead and add in a class, and I'm going to just say class, and then we are going to call this account. Alright, and this is going to be like a bank account, so we will have this, and in here we are going to obviously have one for public, and then afterwards, after doing public, we will put a colon, and everything after that is going to be public. And if I put private up here, private like that, and put that, then everything before here is private, but I would like to put the private at the end, so I will say here private, which means that everything after this will be private, and we will understand what that means in a second. So let's go ahead, and for the account, now for a bank account you will have a couple of variables, like for example you might have a string called name, let's say string called name, and an integer called id, and let us actually add in a double, let's say a double, which is means a floating point value, which means in points you can say 620 point this. So we are going to call this double our balance, and that's pretty much all we need for now. So the idea is that if we leave it like that, anybody can create an account, and obviously you can actually other parts of the program can basically change these values wherever they want. But obviously that's not what you want. A bank account is supposed to be secret, and you are not supposed to be able to change a name and balance like whatever you want to do. So in order to fix this, what we do is we basically take every thing that we've got here, and we put that in private. Now that means that these variables can only be accessed inside of account. If you try to do that outside of account, it will not work. So we can actually go ahead and put a account here, and we are going to put the constructor here, and I'm going to put that, and let's just try to like actually put the data in here. And so let's try to take in a couple of variables. So let's go ahead and say a string called name, yeah, like that, and an integer maybe called id, and a double called balance. Alright, that's pretty awesome, and we are going to obviously set it like we did normally. So in the last video we learned how to use this to set them, and basically we will do that again, so I will just speed this part up. Alright, so after that you can see we've got all of that set up. So now we can actually go ahead and try creating an account. So we are going to create an account, and let's just do it, and I'm going to call it like Jones, and because why not. And let's actually put the name here. Let's put I don't know, you can put whatever you want here, and we are going to put a name obviously, and then secondly we are going to put an id, let's say 3, and then we are going to put a balance, let's say 97.83, let's say. Alright, so that's pretty awesome. Now we have created an account, but you can actually not change everything normally. You need to have special access to do that, which is great for security. So if I say jones.balance, you can see it does not autofill. And if I say Jones.balance is equal to 0, if I try to do that, then you can see it will give me an error saying that member account balance is inaccessible. And the reason for that is being inaccessible is that in private we have got it in private, which means you cannot access it outside of this class. So in order to because obviously you want to take money from the account, you can obviously access it inside of this class. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to put a void here called let's say we are going to say it deposit. Yeah, we are going to say deposit, and we are going to basically put that, and we are going to say yeah, like that. So we are going to take a void called deposit, which is going to take a double called amount, like that. And then we are going to set this so we are going to set the balance is equal to balance actually is equal to plus equal, which means we are going to add the amount to the balance. So we are going to say that amount, like that's pretty awesome. So that basically what that does is that it basically allows us to change the balance. And if we want to take a record of this in a file or anything, like in a professional bank, actually it makes that extremely easy, and everything else just works awesome. So this means that you can go ahead and say Jones and dot deposit, and we are going to say 65.3. Yeah, like that. So yeah, this was pretty awesome, and I am actually going to end this video here, and I'm actually giving you some homework, which is that you need to basically implement two other methods. One is actually for taking cash out of the bank so that you can actually withdraw cash, and that should subtract the amount, and another is for actually getting how much balance is, which will have a different return type. And so you can basically learn how much balance is in the account. So yeah, we'll do that in the next video. Make sure to like and we will actually not do that in the next video, you will do that, and then I will show you the solution in the next video in case you are stuck. And we will implement more stuff in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, and bye.